Okay, so now we're gonna start going through what all I got today. So, a ton of vacuums. It's raining a little bit right now, so we won't go through. I'll probably time lapse to a lot of this. I'm putting a lot of these directly in the shed. I got all these vacuums that you kind of see in this part of the video for $5 after, taxes and everything. Huge shout out to Kat, the nurse flipper. Thank you. I'm gonna link her in the description. Would love for you all to go and subscribe to her channel. Check it out. She's becoming such a good friend and a big help to this kind of community. So now just gonna get all this stuff in the shed. We'll kind of probably time lapse through this, but you'll see some pretty good stuff. Yeah, here, looked them up. Thankfully, these things are still selling. These are 1, 2, 3. There's a 4th one back there. Bread makers. Super excited to pick those up. 10, 10, 10, and this one back here was 6. They're going for about 50 to 90 bucks. I haven't checked all the comps on the exact models. I just looked up branding. They're all working, so pretty good find. I'm gonna take some of this loose stuff. Bought this. This was all puppets. And what did they stick in there with the puppets? For $3. A glowworm. I already checked the tag from 1982. This thing right here was from the 90s. A 90s Sleepy Time Mickey. I'm gonna put batteries in it, see if it works. And then picked up this little thing for $1. Sells for like 10 bucks. Quick little scan and see what it goes for. All right, we still have more vacuums in here. We're not done with that yet. I'm just gonna take some of these in. So Regal, and guys, even if you do find these, a lot of people, they're even just looking for the inserts and this right here, which is kind of the mixer for it. These two parts alone on most of these are still going for about 35 bucks. So even if this was broken, for $10 to still use parts to get it, 35 bucks out of it, still great. So I checked all of them. They're all complete, which is good. And they all still have their power cord. So I'm gonna run these in real quick and then we'll get to the other stuff. Okay, that one works. It's a weird way to find out. And before I cut grass again, I gotta get rid of some vacuums. All right, so just wanted to show a little more in detail. These are the ones that I brought in the house. They have some specific reasoning. This bad boy right here is already going to triple the money. I'm gonna probably go buy a charger for it, but this is the Dyson like handheld. Sells for $150, which is awesome. This is the Shark Rocket. It is a corded one, but it is one that we actually have one like this. If I flip it, you know, maybe 50 bucks, something like that. We're gonna keep this Shark here. This is the little like steam mop one. I was actually gonna bid on one for an auction. Didn't feel like making the drive for this other auction I was looking at. And then lo and behold, this one came in there. All the attachments to it are right there. So these here are the ones that, you know, you could see and I was most excited about. These are the other two Dysons. They definitely need some cleanup, and I was kind of asking, this was a Goodwill auction. Good news is there's still dirt in there, which gives me good hope that everything's working. But even if everything wasn't working, these attachments go for 20 bucks. This canister here is 35. The ball goes for 40. Just this bottom plate frame on all these parts, just parts alone, is probably $150 each. And if they're complete, they're $150 to $200 each, you know, in used condition. So all in all, just doing the quick math, probably looking at $900, not including the parts for the other 10 that I have in there. I'm probably going to part those out as well, unless somebody wants to buy the whole unit. So once again, for 55 bucks, shout out to Kat. This is going to be a pretty good little profit. Just some of the other stuff. This is the puppet bag I showed earlier and had that glowworm in it. I was excited for that. The Mickey, the sign. These were in the bag in there. This is a book set, a Pokemon Adventures book set. I'm missing the number 2. So I'll jump on eBay and buy the second book when this set's complete. I'm gonna say it goes for 40, 50 bucks. I should be a total of $12 in. This was another fun one to look up. Nancy Drew books. These are selling pretty good daily. Not a ton of money, but when you can pick these up for $1, this will probably turn into 40 bucks altogether, 40 to 45. And they're selling quick, so it's pretty cool. We'll head out here. Here is the stuff, not my Nerf gun. Well, not Nerf gun, my Super Soaker. They re-released the vintage ones. That's just for fun times we have outside. But here's the other stuff that I picked up from Goodwill. Start with this jacket. It's pretty sweet looking. Kind of that good vintage 90s look. I'd never heard of the brand. WearGuard. It's not a huge seller, but this jacket is going for about 35 bucks. I picked it up for $6.99, so not too bad. Something fun I've loved learning about was yarn. It's 3 complete packs. Let me move some of this other stuff out of the way. There's 3 more. And so I got a multitude of colors, so I'll probably list these all together. And lots of 2 and 3. There's some blue. There's this other brown, bronze, but it's super colorful in there. That's a 4-pack. So I paid anywhere from $5 for the 4-pack, $4, $2. All in all, let's see, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, maybe $20 altogether. These alone go for $6 to $9 each. So this lot of, I'll probably break that into 2s. That'll probably go for 15, 30. I'm just going low end numbers here. Plus another 20, 25. Plus 2 more, another 15. It's probably $20. That'll get into about 110 when it's all said and done. So not too bad if you find that stuff and it's desirable. I quickly looked up this brand because they had some solds and there were no listed at the time. So that'll be pretty fun to explore. Some of the other stuff. I got this. This is a After Ever high doll, the Huntsman. And since I'm trying to learn names, Madeline Hatter. I gotta fix the hat there. She's missing a shoe, but picked both of those up for $2.25 each. They're both going for 15 to 20 bucks. Picked up this women's pair of Asics running shoes. Yes, running shoes are selling every day. Just sold another pair this morning, which is cool. Picked up this pair of Footjoy golf shoes. Tread still looks really good. They are Footjoy Junior, so we'll see how those move. They could sell in a ladies size as well. Picked up these bad boys, Iversons, size 15. I'm holding up a different shoe. There we go. They look the same. Yeah, Iverson size 15. Not bad condition. Tread's pretty good. You know, definitely worn in, so it's got a few wrinkles, but Iversons are doing really, really well right now. I was kind of surprised when I looked those up. Here was the neon yellow trim Air Force Ones. Should clean up pretty good. Overall, not bad shape. Not a desirable pair of Nikes, but when I looked at this and I was like, boom, brand new. Sticker still on the inside. Never worn. Yeah. If nothing else, 25 bucks. Though fit's pretty good. Skechers, I kind of took a chance on these. I like the colors on them, and then overall condition is really good. But Skechers shape ups do really, really good. I didn't know about other Skechers. These are called the Sketch Air. It's upside down. I looked these up. These do sell pretty decent. And I think for the colors and the size, it's a larger women's size. They should produce pretty well. And only two more things. This ladies Callaway golf shoes. You know, I like selling golf shoes. They move pretty regularly. Once again, I always check tread on them. Another thing you want to check is golfers lean over quite a bit. When they do, they bend that toe, and you will typically see, since I only have one hand here, you want to check for a crease line right across here. Some golf shoes, it'll be hidden. So what you want to do is bend this toe back to see if it breaks that sole there. That just means they've been worn over years and they've dried out and dry rotted. And then the last thing, you know, if you haven't seen Matt Part-Time Pickers, he keeps me on a lookout for this. Picked it up for $2.25. It is a vintage. It's somewhere. Oh, right there. Focus. 1998. Vintage pool toys stuff. Just a 38-inch tire tube from the 90s. People desired that kind of stuff, so not bad. Yeah, so that's just showing you a little bit of what I was able to pick up. You know, $55 all in on the vacuums. Ended up going to two Goodwills and another thrift store. Spent a total of 120 bucks. Oh, well, if you add the 55, $175 for everything you saw. But easily, I mean, vacuums alone, like I said, low end $750, $800, plus another 100, plus another 100, plus the stuff in there. All in all, today could probably turn into a $1,200 to $1,400 in sales in total, and that's on the conservative end. So another great day of just sourcing. Hey, I appreciate you hanging out, checking the stuff out, tuning into the channel. Be sure subscribe, like. Can't wait to connect with you again. Got more footage of some other fun stuff and some finds that we had over the next, last couple days. And tell me if you like some of the lunch break runs we've been doing. Love to hear it in the comments. Check you guys next time. Share, like, love it, subscribe, do whatever you got to do. And I'll see you next time.